Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Fallout Nevada. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today, because I need to talk to that guy over there. To Tom Parker. Last episode, we got a couple of missions, well, got specifically instructions to talk to that guy, well, to talk to that guy. I did the little bit of work off camera of taking care of this policeman, and we can do that right now. He doesn't see us right now. It's sort of a complicated thing, because that... Actually, wait a minute. No. How does any of this work? I'll never know. He did hit me for no damage, so that's pretty good. And I'm gonna kill him, which is also pretty good. But I'm not out of combat. The problem with that, of course, being everybody's onto me. All these scientists really upset with me right now, but I'll have... Will I have a turn right now? I think so. I'll say all these scientists. That other one is not. This one over here. This one right there. He is now. Oh, they're mad. Tom Parker coming at me. Okay, good. We can just go upstairs. Yeah, we need to talk to that guy. Because... Oh, what? What was that all about? Did you notice? You cannot get there with 2 action points to go. Could I have used... I don't understand. Okay, so we're out of combat. They're not gonna bother us. I can remove that, and we can go down. Nobody's gonna attack us because all the police officers in the city are dead. Dead. And I'm gonna take that laser pistol. Thank you very much. Very expensive. Oh, look at the stuff back there. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to. I might be able to take what here. Nope. Yeah. So what is it? It's probably a shotgun, a little bit of money, something like that. Rifle, assault rifle, maybe? I don't... Anyway, doesn't matter. We need to talk to this guy regarding why... Or rather, it's a little bit of a convoluted thing, to be honest, but it is the connection between the police and the dam. So let's have a chat with him. What is this about? I demanded an explanation from him before. Tell me, how much do you get paid? I earn enough to keep afloat. And now, goddammit, I want explanations. Why is this question arising? Well, big guy, chill the fuck out. I'm just gonna say that. I ask questions here accordance with the power that Mr. Williamson gave me. So, you deny any involvement in the recent events in the city then? What? What is this? Interrogation? I love it. Well, yeah, this is a warning. If I find you were involved in these crimes, I'm gonna try and get him to confess, but I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna... This is a very rude and brusque way... Brusque? Is it brusque or brusque? Anyway, you might know what I'm talking about. Way of phrasing this, but your thoughts about the geeks? It's like I'm doing an interview. The most hostile and skeptical? The pure city has no place for no contagion. I remember that. What do you know about Sam Phillips? Just that he's accused of drug production. Why do you sponsor the case of Sam Phillips? It's my job, he says. I have to contribute to the development of the city rather than its degradation and transformation into shooting galleries. Yeah, we had this conversation. Isn't that too much, though? That doesn't concern you. No, it is. It does. It's about the ruin of your treasury. Damn it, he says. Why? Well, why I have to take the rap for the noble deeds? Why such doubts? He's very upset. I don't know why, because I can't understand what he's talking about. Criminals must be punished, and I do not mind paying a higher fee for a thorough investigation. Have you ever thought that much into all these things? So you deliberately provoked the police to arrest Sam Phillips. Okay, Mr. Detective, don't cheat and then twist my words. I'm not trying to put behind the bars the innocent. I am sponsoring the police to solve crimes as I should. This is my direct duty as deputy mayor. And then I said, well, let's close the issue for now. I don't want to close the issue. You know, it was fun to see the detective that is still alive, and now I'll ask you to leave my office. Yeah, but that's the same conversation as we had before. I can steal from him. and I will. There's also a way to get him to attack you. Let's try and do that. I'm not gonna do that, but I did that. Yeah, I said this. I was messing around when I killed the boss. This was off camera, and there was a way. There is a way where he gets really mad. So I can ask that. I'm not really sure how that is. Huh. None of this seems to have any... Oh, that was probably what happened. Yeah. None of this seems to have any repercussion, but I'm not gonna go with it. I'm just gonna have... I have the paper. Let's see what this paper is. The receipt. These criminals are very methodical in their receipts. Receipt between two people. Tom Parker pledged to return the slave chief a 6% stake of Hoover Dam. The document has so far been signed only by one of the parties, T. Parker. It's not clear what it is about. Well, I think it is very clear what it's about. I'm not gonna go up north. What is that? Do I need... Is that 10 millimeter? It's 10 millimeter. I'm not gonna go onto the 3rd floor right now, because we need to go to the dam. Let's see. Click there. Click there. And then I can go talk to the other guy, and I'm gonna make him face his actions. And maybe, just maybe, we're gonna be able to get him out of here or something. Let's see. Weird. Weird that he doesn't say anything. I wonder if I do need to go to Mr. Williamson and show him this. So, about the investigations. I've got enough evidence. So that is all that I said before. And the police and all that. And that's the spiking of the drinks that I had many problems with. And he says, so we know that Hal Wallace has ordered a batch of chems from the lab, and that the lab is closely related to the slavers. But who needed to frame the ghouls, and why? Okay, that goes back to that, about the dam. My character here jumping to conclusions. Apparently they're correct. How? What would I have guessed? As far as I understand, the ghouls aren't the most popular cities in the city. It's the labor and the things. I understand, he says. We used to have problems with the dam. Everyone needed power, and the owner had to impose a stock system. Yes, I laughed at that before. Correct. If the ghouls become the main workforce, then the dam will keep a much larger percentage than if they had to hire slaves. That wasn't there, because... What? I think I specifically said... I think I specifically said that that makes no sense, because this city is built on slavery. If they had to buy slaves, then it would be a lot cheaper than having to pay the ghouls in the first place. Although, well, they're not slave ghouls, because the ghouls might not need to eat or drink as much or whatnot. Anyway, and that would no doubt have an effect on the shares of the most influential men in the city. Yeah, and about that, the stock... I don't even know any. I don't think my grandmother knows what the stock market is. And if you don't know why I'm talking about my grandmother, that was a previous episode. So, like Hal Wallace, Tom Parker, and the head of slavers. That's just one sentence. I have a note from your... Oh, no. Like, that is, yeah. So it would be the most influential men in the city, like Hal Wallace and Tom Parker, and the head of the slavers. I don't remember their name. I have a note from your deputy, Tom Parker, to the head of the slavers concerning a transfer of 6% of the shares in exchange for an unspecified service. Rather suspicious, don't you think? Tom Parker has always seemed far too greedy to me. He had no right to transfer Town Hall's shares without my word. The machination would have come up sooner or later. Well, either way, the evidence is damning. Although this doesn't quite tie the slavers and Parker into the case. Why does he need to dispose of the ghouls when he already has the shares he will pay to the slaves? Yeah, I raised that concern. I don't know what you mean. Oh, to the slavers. Sorry, I misread. Yeah, I didn't get that either. And the slavers themselves don't need to remove the ghouls, through a middleman, if they have access to the lab. Well, and then there's another player who caused all this, an instigator, an obvious deduction. If we consider that acting in the open is dangerous. Exactly. So this instigator works from the shadows. Well, considering that I know who they are, yes, they do. I guess. What does that mean then? ? So our instigator has discovered that the owner of Hoover Dam is in need of manual labor. Right, we knew this. He decided that Bob Neal, who doesn't have much to pick from. Wait a minute, is Bob Neal the one in charge of Hoover Dam? So how is that the owner of the Hoover Dam? Are we implying here that those who hold the shares are responsible? Are the ones in the shadows here? So, or are we supposed to take from this that there's shares, stock shares, there is an owner, single-handed owner, and there's a person in charge, who is Bob Neal. I might be mistaken about Bob Neal, but it does make sense that it would be the guy that we talked to. It's either slaves, ghouls, or citizens. Yes. Although the latter are unlikely to work in such a dangerous place. Well, if he paid them well, they would. And also, are they unlikely to work? Anyway. And it could be Tom Parker, the slaver boss, or Hall Wallace. Yeah, our instigator comes to the executor. Asking him to get... that's us, I suppose? Asking him to get... or is that the chief of police, maybe? Asking him to get rid of the ghouls, since they are the best option for the dam. So the instigator is working against the dam. That would explain the contradiction. And the executor asks for a reward? Indeed. So the situation pushes both parties to commit crimes. Which they were already before, but that's beside the point. The executor goes to the slavers, asking them to get rid of the ghouls. Which he had done already. Wait a minute. No, he had done already. Our instigator comes to the executor, asking him to get rid of the ghouls. Oh, right. Right. The executor, not the instigator. Words. And while the instigator completes the executor's terms. Judging by the evidence, neither Sam Phillips nor Bob Neal nor the slaver boss are the instigator. So Sam Phillips is dead, Bob Neal is not, and the slaver boss is dead. Well, the police are unlikely to have access to the guild, despite their department being involved in bribes, but both in terms of me and Sam Phillips. Tom Parker has direct access to the police, while the slavers can be bought by Hall Wallace. Who else? Who's dead? I've always had suspicions about him. All backed up by tangential evidence in this regard. And definitely unexplained by weird translations. Or just flawed logic, as far as I can tell. I'm not really sure what's going on in here. But I think this conversation just sort of ties in all together. So it might be good. I can't figure it out. I don't know very well. I can't really understand what just happened. Now we know that Tom Parker, who is alive, could have gone to Wallace asking him to... Wait a minute. Is Tom Parker... No, it's Hall Wallace, right? Hall Wallace, yeah. Tom Parker could have gone to Wallace asking him to frame the ghouls. What did Wallace ask for then? Well, I think he asked him to get rid of his main competitor, Sam Phillips, who was the chief of police. Also dead. Why else would Parker fund the case so much? There's this weird obsession with the unusual amount of money that they're giving to the police, to the point where this is like the so much. That's the problem. It's not the fact that he's funding the case in the first place, which is a problem, but anyway. So Parker turns to Wallace, who in turn asks him to get rid of Phillips and hires the slavers to perform Parker's task. And the slavers, so as not to risk themselves, hire someone to toss the dope to the ghouls, which was us, and then report the finding, quote-unquote, to the police. Meanwhile, Oscar Davis is already on Parker's payroll and can probably see a connection between the ghouls and Phillips's case, which is why they tried to use Davis to get rid of me. I posed the threat to them. Well, yeah. Yes, this checks out. Thanks both to the evidence you've gathered and some other information gathered by my investigators, all of whom unfortunately never managed to complete their task. Yeah, thanks. Thanks to them. Yeah. What do you mean? Isn't it obvious? Ah, right. Oscar Davis is always watching. Is he? Who's Oscar Davis? That's the... Isn't he the... What the heck is Oscar Davis? Sure. I also saw clues suggesting that Tom Parker's goal is to remove me from my position as mayor and take my place. Perhaps that has been his primary motivation all along. Yeah, that will be up to you to figure out. I only investigated the crimes, and you have performed your job admirably. You have done what your predecessors couldn't. You are a legendary investigator. To actually get this as a perk, I will take the evidence you brought in. Your reward shall be paid in full. Good. As well. All is well. Let's summarize the results. 10,000 experience. Your reward. Thank you. Did I actually... I don't know if I gained money. Maybe I did. Thank you. In the name of the entire clean city. What will happen to those involved? They will be rightfully punished and replaced by others. Hold on. There's a knock on the door. I thought I told you not to, told her not to let anyone in, he told me. Yeah, it looks like you have visitors. I won't take any more of your time. I can't control anything. Well, Tom Parker. I see you have visitors. What's that all about, huh? This is none of your concern, Tom. Oh no, I think it does. I let you dig a little too deep all these years! Exclamation mark. You were listening? That's not what he said. I don't know why we're jumping to that conclusion. Don't you know? The walls have ears. Oh, so he wasn't. That's what the saying, how's the saying goes. Big enough to tell me everything that happens in your office. Tom, calm down. Really? You're the mayor, and you're saying you should shoot him right now. Too late. Far too late. Tom, no! Do we not have an option here? We do have an option here. Hi, how's it going? I could have killed him. I wonder what would have happened if I killed him. Because I actually did that off camera when I was messing around with things. We're out of combat, right? Yeah. Okay. Tom, you have a pistol. Okay, so we would never have gotten that. It's a good thing I didn't kill him. Good. Hey, are you alright? I'm listening. Well, sure, I suppose. It's all good. I also leveled up, which is great. And I also have a lot of skill points over there, which is also pretty decent. Let's go up on that. Let's keep speech where it is. I think that's good. I can go up on science. I'm gonna go up on a little bit here on the traps. Although, it doesn't really matter. The thing is, yeah, we don't need to level up right now or to gain the skill points. If we need them, we'll get them. Actually, outdoorsman wouldn't be a bad thing. Or barter, just in general. Well, it's all fine. Or we can just go up on energy weapons, which is probably what I'm gonna end up going. I don't know. So, is the salary coming soon, he asks. A salary coming... Is that how it's said? I'm pretty sure it's not how it's said. But anyway, that does conclude... So what is that? What's the... P. There it is. It does conclude that quest over here, and let's go to Las Vegas. Orez proposes to deal with Murphy's problem. Finding the missing archivist's daughter. I know where to go. I think I know where to go. It's not here. It's in Battle Mountain. And everyone is dead over here, which is a good thing. It's 10mm, and then we have a bunch of junk elsewhere. There's that guy over there. That's Curtis. So let's go to the dam. Because well, the quests are done. But my suspicion... Well, not suspicion, but my... I'm gonna try and figure this out. If the ghouls take over, if I kill the leader. They're not here, though, so we'll see what happens. Let's see if he says anything, either. Hey. Yes, how can I help you? So how are those new co-workers? Those geeks are a treasure. They aren't pretentious, endurant. They aren't endurant? And they're not afraid of heat and of radiation. Best of all, they work for nothing. Well, I suppose figuratively nothing. And honestly, sometimes I like their jokes. A great bunch. I'm glad they're with us. Well, let's find out how this works. Do I stink? Asks that guy. Well, not yet. Oh, the scientists are a little bit upset. It's fine. It's all good. Are they not gonna... No, they're not coming. This is good news. Please die. The fight is getting worse by the second, he says. Okay. So these two scientists are coming at me. I don't need to kill them. But I will need to get out of here. And I suppose those guys are gonna attack me. What is this? Bob Neal's card. The key from... Aha. Well, we're leaving. Nope, they all aggro. This might not be a problem. Let's find out if it is. There it is. Perfect. Oh, they're moving. No, that's not how this works. Please don't bug out. What? 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 What in the world? The game bugged out weirdly. Okay, I'll be right back. There's another way of doing this, potentially, which is planting bombs. I might do it. First off, I'm gonna take that because we can, and we're gonna see what exists. Probably not there, I would say. Actually, it very well might not be. Where am I? They're over there. There's so much. I wonder if that's where... Stay away from there, okay. See if this does anything. Doubt it. Nope. Okay. Well, I have a... These guys are gonna need to die, aren't they? Sorry about that, mate. Let's see where this is gonna go. Okay, so that's a stunning blow. So he's not gonna attack. These guys are gonna attack. You are dead. You are not dead. Stunned, though. Okay. Okay, what is that? That's a normal. That's a kill. I'm not even... Am I losing charisma or karma or whatever? I don't think I am. There you go. Kinda didn't want to kill these guys. So how's my karma right now? 856. Good. Okay. Reload that. Get that going. Bob was framed, I'm sure. Interesting. Now, one thing I would really like to do is be able to go up there, because there must be good things in there. I don't want to kill that other dude, though. Oh, they're aggressive. Well, in the name of me getting out of here, you must die. Because your game is bugged. The gigs are working here, though. So, it's all fine. My eyes! And you're dead. And this guy is blind or something. Good, good, good. Good stuff. Not that. This. Okay, what do we have? Ooh, flashlight. Don't need it. And nothing. Good. So they're all aggressive. Which is kind of sad. I didn't mean for that. There we go. Yeah, that's badly coded. Because it's all on the same level, it doesn't do a loading. Anyway, we're good. Let's see what happens in the end game, if we get any description. And let's go to Battle Mountain, I believe. Provo, over there. Also that. Sure, let's do this. Also, let's end the episode, because we're out of time. So, ooh, I shouldn't have done this. The car moves so weirdly. Oh, we got something. Did you notice? Did you hear? Ooh. Oh, special encounter. A lynch execution. A lynching. It's what it's called. Oh, boy. There's nobody here, so that the execution has been done. Then it's been executed. Can I help you? Hanged man. I can. Are you okay? A corpse. Definitely not. Apparently, this corpse will remain lying under the sun if someone does not bury it following local customs. Which I know on account of the, being that this is the most powerful handgun in the world. What? I didn't... I was looking at that. That's what it is. Okay, let's drop some stuff in here. So I can drop all of that. And everything else is good. So I have a shovel. Somewhere. Misk? I suppose. Do I have a shovel in here? Or do I have a shovel in my inventory? I think I might have a shovel in my inventory. Or I might not have a shovel. Which I would think is necessary for the wall burial bit. Am I just missing it? I must have. Right? Aw. How do I not have a shovel? Did I use it up or something? Well, we can try again. Actually, one thing we can do... Oh, but we're... back here. That sucks. Okay, one thing I can do is I can go and get a shovel. Let's go. Let's see if we can come back. No, we can't. Okay. I'm gonna do that off camera. We can get a shovel from the pound, because I know there's one right there. Let's just reload. Where are you? I can't reload from here, apparently. It used to be that you could, but there it is. So I'm gonna need to do this off camera. Anyway, for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Fallout Nevada. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.